All right, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm your host, Kevin. This is the Blender Podcast, episode 23. Today we are joined by Michael, Omar, and Preston, and it's also September 18th, 2020. I forgot to put the dates in my intro. And Alex is going to be late, or he might not join at all, because he just said traffic is hell and my drive added 45 minutes. So Alex, if you're listening, we love you and we're sorry.
That sounds like Alex.
Yeah.
Sending our prayers to you.
Okay, so let's get started. What's Up Week? For those of you who don't know, What's Up Week is basically telling us how your week went. It doesn't have to be this week. It could be any other week that's been relatively close. What's Up Week? What the heck is up? Who wants to go first? Boom. Omar, go first.
All right.
That's what I was going to say.
Because of the, epidemic in classes, I'm pretty much had the same week for the past month. So right now, I'm just preparing for exams next week. So really just a bunch of studying. I've also been replaying Fire Emblem again because why the fuck not? And it's as fun as I remember.
Which Fire Emblem?
3 houses, of course. Dude.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Who'd you go your main route? No spoilers.
Right now, I went with Blue Lions with Dimitri.
Wow, really?
Yeah. He's the main character, dude.
Is that it? Is that all you like to share, Omar?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Right on. Preston.
Yeah, I also have had the same week for the last few weeks. What? I'm not up to date on the rules. Am I allowed to say the C word on YouTube?
You're not allowed to say the virus
the
name.
What?
You're not allowed to say the virus name.
Okay. Well, that virus. I work in the lab that tests for it. So it's just been a whole lot of the same for the last few weeks. Things have slowed down while we're doing construction in our building, so there's not even samples to test on. We're just kind of waiting for things to pick back up.
Right on.
So yeah, just been mad chilling, working nights.
What about
Working nights sucks.
What about you, Michael?
I've just been getting after doing class and all that stuff, I've been looking for stuff to do because my classes are not all that hard now that I've dropped finance. So I've been doing like YouTube now. I've been making YouTube videos. I've been streaming on Twitch every now and then.
Plug
it's been
your
pretty
channel,
fun.
Michael.
I have my YouTube channel is Michael Hurling and then my Twitch channel is Michael Yo, but I'll stream on Just Chatting every now and then, and someone will come in and say, "What's up, bald guy?" and then leave. Because I didn't want to pay for a haircut during the pandemic because I didn't want to risk it, and so I just cut my own hair and cut it real short. So it was bald for a little bit. It was fun.
If there's ever a time to go bald, it's now. When the minimum amount of people can see you.
Yeah, I know, and it makes me I don't have to use as much shampoo. And then I can save money that way. But I'm strapped for cash right now, especially since universities won't cut fees or anything.
Oh yeah, that's some bullshit.
Are you the Michael Hurling with 665 subscribers or 7 subscribers?
Both actually, but the the other one with the 600 and some subscribers, that one I don't use that channel anymore.
Okay.
That's the one with the 23 now, I think, on my new channel.
I've seen that video. It's good content. Very nice camera quality.
What do you upload?
I upload every now and then. I'm trying to figure out a schedule, but I kind of just upload videos about random things. Like my most recent video, I talked about how UPS scammed me out of $700.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what?
That's rough.
I want to hear that story. I gotta check it out later.
Yeah. Watch the video. Give me a sub. I need some subs.
Sub for sub.
I don't actually make videos to get popular. I just make videos because I want to make videos.
Yeah.
I mean,
just want to
that's
rant.
the way to do it. At least start.
Yeah, I need an outlet.
Why do you think
I feel like everybody that ever got big was like, yeah, I just started this just to make videos,
Yeah, and it has people always tell me that I talk too much, so I think, hey, perfect opportunity to just talk.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I've been told I don't talk enough, and here I am.
Hosting a
In a
podcast.
podcast, yeah.
Fuck you, haters.
I've often wanted to have an outlet like that, but whenever I turn a camera on, I just completely forget everything I have to say.
It happens. You got to do some public speaking experience for that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm minored in communications, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but we all know like taking classes doesn't mean anything. Like, how many people took 4 years of
That's true.
French in high school and don't speak French?
I can't say shit.
wee fam.
Don't get me demonetized, guys.
Sorry, no foreigner podcast. My bad.
No foreigner podcast. What's funny is that, or not, what's interesting is that we all, at some point in our lives, took an extensive amount of Japanese lessons and been to Japan.
Yeah.
Japan's lit.
Bunch of weeds.
I mean, yeah. All the time.
That actually, Japan topic kind of gets you like a lot of viewers on Twitch. I found if you
Oh,
just
yeah.
put like Japan in the title,
Yeah,
because
a
you
lot
can
of
summon the power of your fellow weebs.
I was
Yeah,
about to say, are you
obviously.
saying Twitch is full of weebs? Because I feel like that was a given.
I think Japan culture's kind of recently became more popular. I don't think it's because of the Olympics, but just I guess people being exposed more to anime and Japanese video games. People are just more
About
accepting
damn
of it now.
time. It's
Yeah.
about damn time.
I've definitely noticed that, like, anime is a lot more mainstream than even it was 5 years ago.
Oh yeah, dude. When I was
Yeah,
in high
you know what
school,
really rustles
liking
my
anime
jimmies?
was-
You know what
Oh,
really
I-
rustles my jimmies real bad? Okay, all those people like back in high school, if you
The normies?
even mentioned anime whatsoever, like
Oh,
they would
hentai.
make fun of you, right?
They
And then
call it
now,
hentai.
if you see them now, they're like, "Oh, guys, I watched Boku no Hero Academia. It's so cool." And I'll just be like, "Shut yo ass up!"
Dude, it's the trend, man.
It's like just gives me all those
Bunch of
memories, dude.
hypocrites.
Be like, remember when you called anime hentai and said it
Yeah,
was for
hey, I'll be like,
fucking
hey
nerds?
man, remember when you called me like a loser for watching anime? Now you can suck my balls, okay?
Be like, all anime isn't hentai. Come on, man. Fucking everybody knows Dragon Ball. That's like the only one they acknowledge.
That is true.
Or Naruto or One
Yeah.
Piece.
Naruto's good.
Anything
though.
that was
Don't sleep on
ever
Naruto.
like the first show to come on Toonami.
Yep,
at
yep. And you know, now mainstream is Boku no Pico. Okay, the most mainstream anime.
Oh, Hero, Boku no Hero.
Like everyone knows that reference now.
Yeah.
I should have
Even people
an
don't watch
anime
it, yeah.
topic one day. I don't think I've ever had that
You
yet.
should, and you need to put it in your title and milk that clickbait.
Just make it an anime podcast now, dude.
I've done a purely video game. Well, I've done multiple video game ones. So.
September 18th, 2020, the night Blender became an anime podcast.
Oh God. Okay.
Like that's something I wanted to add though, because if you like, people don't realize when you make content on YouTube, you're doing marketing.
hmm
Oh yeah.
That's what I was talking to you, Kevin, earlier when joined when you were playing Borderlands.
Yeah.
You know, it's like everything I learned in my marketing class, I can apply for like Twitch or YouTube or anything online.
Yeah, dude.
So, do you tag your YouTube videos with like anime or what?
Well, like, okay, the purpose of your title shouldn't be to like explain your story, right? Because then that like that makes
Spoils
your
the
whole
video.
story invalid, anyways. Yeah, that's the whole point of the video. So your title should actually just be to have people click on it. That's what the goal is. So as long as they don't feel betrayed, like if you put in the title, like, oh, how to get the golden warthog in Halo 3, and then your video doesn't show how to get the golden warthog in Halo 3, you just baited everybody.
Hey, sometimes that works though. There's like a bunch of clickbait
It
on
does
YouTube
work.
that-
And then you know what? You know what? If it doesn't, if it works and people feel betrayed, it doesn't hurt the person that made the video because bad publicity is good publicity when it comes to YouTube.
That's partially true, but I feel like with just pure raw clickbait like that, you just end up with people not coming back to your channel. Like,
I think it depends on how big your channel is. Cause
Mhm.
what's that one makeup YouTuber that's always getting into shit, but like they never lose subscribers?
That's like 10
I know it was like a recent drama. It was drama recently.
Ooh, yeah, drama channel.
There's Taddy, there's James Charles, there's
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was-
Jeffrey
what
Star.
makeup
Charles,
person hasn't
right?
gotten in trouble yet recently?
Yeah, I don't know which one.
it's either James or Jeffrey.
But that doesn't matter. It's my
Yeah.
turn for What's Up Week, so
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
so-
yeah. Go ahead, buddy.
Oh yeah, we just went off topic.
no,
there.
you're fine. Let's see. This was a while back, but this was a funny story that I had to share. I was staying at my girlfriend's place, and I woke up in the dead of the night, and my arm I fell asleep on my arm and I couldn't feel it, so I slinged it across my body, and then I ended up smacking my girlfriend right in front of her face. She's like, "Wow, what the fuck, dude? What the hell? Why'd you do that?" I'm like, "I don't know. I can't feel my arm. I'm sorry." But
Better her face than yours.
True. I'm just kidding.
Does she listen to the podcast?
She's listening right now. I got a new car.
What? Oh yeah, the new Squid Convoy.
It's Squid Convoy, 2019 Jeep Compass Trailhawk. It's the off-road trim. It's pretty
soccer
neat.
mom car. Woo.
Yeah, right.
Are Jeep soccer mom cars?
No. Well,
It depends
the
on
Grand
which Jeep.
Cherokee. The Grand Cherokee is a pretty soccer mom car.
The Wagoneer is gonna be super soccer mom when it comes out.
Oh wow. I want to see that Wagoneer.
The renderings look fat, and I don't mean like PHAT like good. They just look huge.
I also tried one of those food delivery services, HelloFresh.
I heard about that one.
There's
Wait a
as
minute.
fresh as
I
rotten
think I know where
cheese,
this is
bro.
going.
It's good. There was some fucking take on Mexican food that was Americanized, and it made me shit my pants like 30 minutes later. The rest of it
Taco
was
Bell.
good though.
So it's at least partially authentic.
Yeah, authentic American.
So how
Oh,
does
do any
it
of you
work?
guys use DoorDash?
No.
Sometimes.
Okay, if you use DoorDash, do not tip through the app. You need to tip them in person.
I've heard that before. Yeah. I just always
Because
forget.
DoorDash has this really scammy thing where like they'll pay the person up to $8, right? But then as you tip them through the app, it takes away how much DoorDash actually pays the person. So like your money ends up being the one that pays them rather than them getting like a accumulated.
Mhm.
So like if you would have paid them in person rather than through the app, they would have got like let's say they got $5 and you tipped $3. So they should be getting $8. But instead, because you tipped through the app, they're still getting $5, but they're just not getting paid the difference.
Yeah.
So a lot of those guys are scummy, but here we are ordering from them.
So
Mhm.
back to your delivery thing, Kevin. I was gonna ask you:
Mhm.
do they deliver you the ingredients or the actual meal?
The ingredients, and you cook them yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Back when I
really
lived
fun.
with my parents, we ended up trying like every single delivery service, and HelloFresh was the one we came back to.
Really?
Yeah.
I found the options in my girlfriend's roommate. He ordered from, I don't know, some other one. There's a lot out there, but
Yeah.
I like how you said that. Some other one.
some other one. Yeah, I can't name drop it because HelloFresh and I are tight.
Not sponsored by
But
the other one.
Then
Not sponsored.
This video is brought to you by.
it looked pretty. The options looked more. They had more variety in his compared to HelloFresh. But HelloFresh making it was fun. It was fun to follow instructions. But of course you have to go off the beaten path or whatever it's called to season it correctly. Because what they do, it's like just some salt and pepper and call it a day. It's like no. Yeah, add more.
But if you do just stick to the salt and pepper, it doesn't come out bad. It's just
no,
you can
no.
personalize it if you want to.
Hey, you know what does have a lot of variety?
What, Michael? What?
Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh my
Mobile
God.
role-playing games of the 2019.
You can probably
Yeah.
get their sponsorship though. They sponsor.
Oh,
They sponsor
that's
everybody.
right. That's
Oh my god, they're up to like 5-minute ad reads now, though.
Okay, I had this idea. I would email them, like their corporate, and I'd say, hey, listen, I only have 23 subscribers on YouTube, but I will dead ass go to every door in my neighborhood, knock on them like a Mormon, and say, download Raid Shadow Legends right now, please.
Just play the game in front of them. Show them how much fun it is.
Yeah,
I think.
exactly.
You think I could just put their logo on my car and get paid?
Oh, absolutely. Like those Coca-Cola stickers, those cars. Yeah,
Mhm.
I think that's pretty much it in my week. I mean, I'm back working in the office because working from home sucks, and I have the option to work in office, so I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Okay, first topic. Our second topic. The PS5's price point has been revealed. And before we get into that, Preston, I think you're echoing a little bit.
Whoops. All right,
But,
let me bring it down a little.
The PS5's price point was revealed for the digital edition and the disc edition. Does anyone know the prices off the top of their head?
I believe the physical one was $6.99, possibly.
Well,
Yeah, and I think the digital was like $5.99.
no, I think it's five to 400.
For what?
For the
PS5 prices.
Yeah, but let's
It's,
just Google this real quick.
It's $4.99. It's $4.99.99 on November 12th, and then the digital edition is $3.99.99.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know where I got 600 from.
You're a hater.
No, dude.
So, what's the verdict, guys? Are you gonna invest in one?
No,
Probably
Alright.
just gonna stay Microsoft gang. Keep my soul sold for the
I'm
rest of my
PC
life.
gang.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sold on it in the first year
Alright.
because they're not really doing any exclusive games other than Demon Souls, I believe. But I'll probably buy it eventually.
This people didn't even notice this. Did you know Demon Souls had a little text title that said also on PC?
Also on PC, yeah. But then there's like the whole thing where Sony's like, "Oh no, it's not coming until much later, though." So it's kind
But
of
it will
exclusive.
come much later.
Yeah, eventually.
But it will.
But yeah, I think it looks pretty interesting. I'll pick it up eventually, when more games come out, but not a first day buy.
Yeah. But you can play Persona 5 all over again on the PS5, Omar.
But I already played it, and I
You can
didn't
play
like
it
it that
again
much.
on your PS5.
Dude, I didn't even get Royal because I just
Wow.
got burned down in Persona.
You're a fake Persona fan.
I am, dude.
I don't think I'll get it, mainly because I skipped out on the last PlayStation. I don't know why I bought an Xbox. I barely use that. I'm just gonna stick to my good old PC that I just bought and my Nintendo Switch for the moment. But
Oh,
I think
God.
down the road I'll buy a PS5, and I'll follow what Omar said, and let's see what games they have. I don't think they have
Yeah, wait for that Christmas edition that comes with like 2 games.
Christmas edition.
Yeah, they always have those.
Christmas edition,
Yeah,
Dark Souls Santa edition.
I would buy that, dude.
I guess the
Dude,
seeds.
that Demon Souls is the only thing that's making it worth it.
Yeah, but on the topic of the video games, you guys hear about the price for the video games are going to change to $70 now?
Are they?
That's
Yeah.
nuts.
Video games not already been $70?
No.
Well,
No, but
if you
it's been
pre-order
60.
collector's editions, deluxe editions, but standard pricing now is going to be $70.
Jesus.
Okay,
Well, I don't know.
what's
I feel like this might be a good thing depending on how they go with it, because and you can look at it one way that they're charging more, so there's going to be less microtransactions in games like there are now.
Sure.
That's what you
Like, more
think,
complete
but
version. Yeah, that's what I'm
who
saying.
knows?
Or it
It'll
could just be
happen.
like nothing changes. They just raise the price, and there's still going to be a shitload of microtransactions and unfinished.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a shitload of microtransactions because if you look at it from a financial perspective, like they're making 5 times as much money from microtransactions than they do from the physical copies
Yeah.
or like the actual game itself. Because what you'll buy a game, let's say like Fortnite's free, right? But Fortnite
Yeah, but they
makes
make
more
from-
money than every other game that like sells at a physical price.
Yeah, but that's a free-to-play game. These games that are going to be like fully priced, not all of them are going to be, have that multiplayer or microtransaction element.
Have you ever played Crusader Kings 2?
Yeah.
Okay, do you see how many like DLCs they have, and you still have to pay you had to pay $30 for that game, like right at the beginning?
Crusader Kings?
Yeah, like Crusader Kings 2 wasn't always free; it used to cost money.
I got it for free.
Yeah, because it became free much later. So like now Crusader Kings 3, which I also have, is what was it, $50? And then they're already saying they're going to release like a full DLC package plus 2 other like side DLCs.
Yeah. What I'm hoping for this mostly is for single-player games that they get, actually completed, because nowadays when video games release, it's patched up all to shit later in the years to make it better.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just hoping that this raised price point will make those games actually complete on release.
I hope so, man, but I'm not so sure about it.
Yeah, I think companies like EA will
Ubisoft.
definitely take advantage of this.
Yeah, why would they remove like a really amazing income source when they don't have to?
But
You know what was an eminently playable game on release?
what?
Raid Shadow. No, just kidding.
Oh my god.
Did you guys get the new SpongeBob when it came, or the remastered SpongeBob when it came out?
Oh no, I didn't.
No, but
It's-
Jonathan in chat did. That's all. That's all. That's all I know about it.
It's actually really good. You guys should check it out, and it's only like $30, which for a new game isn't too bad.
I
What
played the
system?
original one on GameCube.
Sorry, what?
What system?
It's definitely on Xbox. I think you can get it on PlayStation because the original was on PlayStation.
It's on Switch too, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right, Kevin.
Imagine owning a Switch.
You have one.
I have one too.
I disowned it though.
You
so it
just
doesn't
you
count.
just said you play Fire
You
Emblem.
just owned it.
It's that console I only go for one game, okay?
I'd like to have a Switch, but I don't feel like.
Yeah, how
dropping
about that
money
new
on
Mario?
Oh
Oh, God.
no, we're not going to that topic yet. No.
it. Yet.
All we've been talking about is PlayStation. We didn't even discuss Xbox.
No, who wants to talk about Xbox? Gross.
Yeah, ew. Who would even own an Xbox? Ugh.
Honestly, the whole Xbox naming scheme confuses the shit out of me. What's the new one called? Xbox
Xbox
Series X?
ex-wife.
Yeah, I think Xbox is kind of not going to be a big
Dead,
player
dead
next
company.
generation.
Dead company.
Nah, it's
It
not
honestly
dead,
could've
you know,
become a
but
720
still.
for the Xbox One.
What? Huh? But I would like to go back to the video game price. If
Oh, right, yeah.
they're-
Oh yeah.
They're raising the price of physical discs too. Does that mean they're gonna increase like the memory on them?
Hmm.
No.
Probably not. When will we get that technology? I'm
I
tired
think
of
discs just
downloading
won't be a thing anymore.
games on
When
this
you
stuff.
get the next step after Blu-ray, I think.
God damn it. Where's HD
Which is
Blu-ray
not
Betamax?
disc.
Yeah. So, do you guys prefer physical or digital?
Physical.
I was so against digital when they were first doing it, but honestly, like buying a physical disc at this point is just like buying a physical copy of the license to download the game, so it really doesn't make a difference.
Hmm.
I think
I
you
don't
have
know.
to think
Sometimes
of
it makes a
digital
difference.
downloads like the Steam engine. Okay, like when before the Steam engine wasn't invented, people were like, "Ah, yeah,
Right,
I
before
hate that. Like
Steam.
that shit's not gonna come out. That's not gonna be popular. Like we're just gonna make our own things, and then it's just gonna be a phase." And then everybody lost their jobs because the Steam engine became like the thing. And so like now with physical copies, we're all like, "Oh yeah, physical copies are good." Like I hate those digital downloads, and then companies will be like, "Why pay money for a physical object when people can just download it?" And then they'll just completely stop it altogether.
And I still prefer physical because sometimes digital games, they pull the servers down, and that
Mhm.
game is no longer supported at times.
But if
Yeah,
they
my
do
point
that
was
with
just like, I think they're gonna
physical
just
disc these
stop,
days,
like,
it's
whether
gonna
you
give the
prefer
same
it or
result.
What?
Oh, go ahead.
Omar.
Hmm.
Speaking of prices, do you often find yourself online shopping
Oh God,
as of late?
not as of late actually.
Do you often find when you do go online shopping high prices?
Of course.
Well, boy oh boy, do I have a solution for you where you can save time and money with our sponsor, Honey. Honey is a free browser extension that unlocks the internet's best deals. One click and Honey automatically finds and tests and applies the best coupon codes at checkout on over 30,000 popular sites. Save time and money with Honey. So anyways, next topic.
Damn. You got that fat honey sponsor?
So,
We needed a better segue.
That Mario came out, right? Honey.com/blender. Thank you, Jonathan.
Real shit though, Honey works in places you wouldn't even think.
Yeah, I almost saved on a plane ticket, but they said, we can't do that. Here's like 100 coins.
Almost saved on a plane
I
ticket.
saved a couple bucks on carlsbaitandtackle.com the other day.
Oh, right on, dude.
Yeah. I mean, honey will even save you money when you're buying prostitutes.
No!
In legal places, not in America.
Yeah, in Denmark.
Oh, okay, you right. My bad.
So I just went up and I went and picked up the Mario collection before this podcast started. You guys excited? Who has
Why
it?
would I
Yeah,
be
I bought it.
excited for games that I've already played?
Shut up, Omar.
Sorry,
I wanna
yeah,
own
Reddit
Steel.
told me to be mad about it, so I'm mad about
Ah, fair. Yeah.
Imagine going to Reddit.
I'm mad because it's a limited time.
What's your opinion on that, everyone? Like the fact that
It's so
limited
smart. So
edition.
smart of them to do that.
I think it would only work for Nintendo because, they got die-hard Nintendo defenders that, just suck up everything Nintendo does.
Yeah, that's mega 5-head for them to do that. Do you know how many people are going to be like,
Scalping?
I hate
Yeah.
that Nintendo made it limited edition, but now I have to buy it because if I don't buy it, I'll never get it. And so they're just going to force themselves to buy it.
Bruh, I'm expecting a big scalping collection just to be out in the wild.
Oh, yeah.
They did this with their 2D collection like in 2010 or something like that. Eventually they re-released it years later or something like that.
Okay, that's nasty.
Wait,
Yeah.
are they doing the collection also digitally or is it only physically?
Digital.
Okay.
'Cause
So it's only the physical that is just limited limited?
They're both limited.
Oh, okay. What, really?
Limited digital.
Yeah, I'd say, how do you-
everything's limited.
Limit digital.
Well, I mean, it's not going to be on the store anymore for purchase.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, just nah. No, I refuse to accept.
Oh, Bayonetta?
Oh, Bandon, yeah.
Oh,
Like announced 2 years ago and like no news.
it looks like I
I'm
got dropped
excited.
out of the call.
I mean, you're still
I was
here.
just like, why is it so eerily quiet when there's like a void between us talking?
I don't have editing
Usually Kevin
software. This is where did you hear me stop?
I don't know.
Oh.
Omar and I were talking about 5-head and business.
Fuck, dude. I was just talking about Mario for a minute then.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
just missed out.
Fuck, dude. Well, I guess
Damn.
that doesn't matter. I just said, do you guys have any fun Mario memories with the 3D games they have?
The only real Mario game I spent a lot of time with was Mario 64, on the Nintendo 64.
No, what's a Nintendo 64?
Sorry, never heard of it.
Oh, really? Oh, let me in. No.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. It's just all those things that you do, finding the secrets, getting that star in the first castle that's like really high up,
Mhm.
figuring out how to play as Yoshi, that kind of stuff.
Wait, that's not a myth?
I don't know. No, that's what I mean. Is it a myth?
Oh.
I don't know. I never played as Yoshi. I said trying to figure out how to play as Yoshi.
Did you murder the penguin baby?
Oh God, no.
Oh,
not
yeah,
that
I
cool.
just played that level yesterday.
I didn't
Did you
know you
kill
could
him?
beat the game without murdering the penguin baby. I thought that was a requirement.
It is.
Okay.
I remember vividly at my sister's orthodontist office, they had
Yep.
a GameCube and a PS2, and I played the shit out of Sunshine's first level, where you go into Isle Delfino's airport and you play that.
I love Mario Sunshine, dude.
So
I
Was
like
that,
the look
uh,
of Sunshine.
Was that Lincoln Brink, or did every orthodontist just have Mario Sunshine on a game?
it was Lincoln Brink.
All right,
Just got
guys,
the
I need
Lincoln
your
Brink.
validation for this idea of a product. All right, what if Nintendo released a Flood fleshlight?
Blood flashlight.
You know, like the little
Yeah, I
Super
know what
Mario
you say, yeah.
Sunshine, like water guy. All right, what if they made like a Tenga or fleshlight version?
How
Uh,
how do I ban
So my
you?
brain first went to the Flood from Halo, and I'm not sure which I'd prefer.
No, neither.
No, isn't Nintendo kind of
prefer
family
neither.
friendly? I don't know how they'd be able to sell that to the public.
Okay, listen, it's like they could just mask it as a vase.
Okay.
Put a light bulb in it and call it a flashlight, but then as soon as you
Yeah,
pull the light bulb out, you know-
flashlight. A floodlight. Yes, Kevin.
Floodlight?
is-
Just call it a
Kevin,
floodlight?
has the,
Yeah.
Kevin already has the product idea. See, I knew you guys would be on board.
What can I say? Graduated top of my class in advertising. So what can with a
Get on that, Kevin.
3.0 flat. God, that's a B right there, baby.
Hell yeah.
Solid B.
No B plus, but it's a B. So yeah, I tried to move on earlier when it cut out, but I'll say it again. That was it for the Mario thing. So let's move on to the next topics. We're gonna debate here for a little bit.
Uh-oh.
So if you had to choose, and let's say Nintendo didn't exist, between Sony and Microsoft, whometh would you choose it?
Are we just
What
talking
for?
about consoles or overall
Like-
company?
Consoles.
One protects me and the other tries to kill me. Like,
Camera,
what are my options here?
electronics.
Just consoles.
Because if we're just talking about consoles, I'd go with Sony, but like overall, I'd probably stick with Microsoft.
Okay. Tell me your reasoning.
Well, obviously, Sony consoles are better.
Why?
Why? Because they got better releases, better games. I just enjoy their products more. But I don't enjoy like all Sony products. Movies, Vegas, all their other products. I could go without.
You hate
But I
Sony
can't-
Vegas?
As much as I bitch about Microsoft Windows, I don't know where I'd be without it. It's just been so
Yeah.
integral to every like PC, man.
That's fair.
Linux has entered the chat.
Yeah, except for Linux is like not user friendly at all. For
No,
new
I know
people.
it's not at all. And like Linux apologists will constantly tell you that you can like super easily migrate away from Windows and use Linux for the rest of your life, but it's a big pain in the ass.
Never used
Yeah.
Linux before, so I have no idea.
I learned how to use Ubuntu and like program on it and stuff, but like no normie would use Linux ever.
I used Ubuntu for a year and I hated it.
Is Linux
Windows is
the-
just more
the-
streamlined.
Is Linux the computer YouTuber?
Linux is the Android user of the cell phone market. Like, you know how they're like, I love Android because you can customize everything however you want it.
Uh-huh.
That's what Linux is.
You hear that, Omar and Preston?
But they just said they wouldn't like actually choose that over Windows.
You remember the Windows Phone and how shit that was back in the day?
Oh, nobody bought that. Come
They
on.
were actually nice phones. They just
Did you
didn't
get
have the like app support and marketing that the other two did.
Preston, did you buy one?
I did not, but I think Alec Young had one for a while.
I knew one
Kevin
of my
knows who it
boys,
is.
John, he had one too, and he was like, yeah, I got a Windows Phone. It's better than your iPhone. I'm like, right on. Okay,
Then
John. I was like,
Windows
what's your
Phone died.
Snapchat, John? He's like, I ain't got support. I'm like, oh, alright then.
Yeah, they just didn't have the app support that they needed to really compete in the market. They were decent phones.
All right. So what about you guys then? Sony or Microsoft?
Hmm.
Halo is very dear to me. I'd have to go with Microsoft.
How do you feel
put it
about
on
that new
Windows.
Halo?
I don't think I've learned anything about it since the reveal trailer. It looked like it was going to be better than 5, so I'm still cautiously optimistic. I'm not going to let myself get super hype about it.
It's like a
Hello?
game where she's kind of like a psychic.
I'm alive.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Is it recent? I have never heard about this game.
Yeah, this is completely unfamiliar to me.
What game?
Wait, you guys don't know what I'm talking about?
No,
No.
dude. You don't know what you're talking about.
It's like she has it's this story game and she has like this invisible thing which ended up being like her twin brother that died during birth or something like that, and it like can kill people.
Is this
like,
the
with
one
her
with Ellen
command.
Page?
Yes.
Or is it Beyond Two Souls?
Yes, Beyond Two Souls.
Oh,
I
dude,
love
that game is
Beyond
so
Two Souls.
shitty.
Oh.
Dude,
Yeah,
that game's
fuck
good.
Beyond
What are you
Two
talking
Souls.
about? That game's good.
You didn't even know the name of it.
Okay, listen, but what I'm talking about is story-driven games, okay? Even if you think the story was bad, at least it was a story-driven game that they tried, okay? why do I feel this? You guys are staring at me like I can feel your gaze.
I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't like that game at all.
Omar, you don't like
I thought it was
anything.
interesting.
Bro,
Yeah,
I like
Omar, you're a hater.
Bloodborne.
You hate on everything.
Dude, I like good games. Beyond was it?
Shut up.
Okay, Omar, name a good game.
All right,
Yeah, name a good
for
game.
PlayStation, Bloodborne. That's pretty good. Neo
If you
2,
say Nekopara, I'm gonna kill you.
Death Stranding was actually pretty good. I just finished that.
Yep, that was a good game.
There's a bunch of good games, man, but
Wow,
yeah,
he
I don't
only
think
listed
Beyond.
Brandon,
Brandon, you mean
ones.
Backpack the game?
What'd you say, Preston?
I said Death Stranding, you mean Backpack the game?
Dude, I enjoyed backpacking, man. Okay, it was atmospheric. Music was great. Graphics were all right. It was a good game.
You disappoint me, Omar.
Shut up, dude. Have you played Death Stranding?
No, I don't have a PS4.
Oh shit, right. Not part of the PlayStation Master Race.
No, Omar. I bought an expensive PC instead, and I built it.
Yeah, PC is God. It's God tier.
Yeah,
What do I
big
do with
surprise
it?
when your
Nothing.
$1,000 PC works better than my $500 console.
Yeah. I
Consoles are theoretically also going to be a thing of the past eventually, because like not everyone's going to want to just like. I think the Switch is revolutionary when it comes to its design philosophy. Like, why would Xbox and Sony stay on like the like just sitting in one place version when the Switch is like both together?
Because there's gonna be a share of the market that wants not a Switch.
Well, like
Yeah,
no, like
also,
do what
how
the
many
Switch did,
times
where
are
like
you
it gives you
actually
the
gonna-
option.
Game outside of your home, I think that's very
Omar,
situational.
not everyone's a neat, okay?
Or even then, dude, come on. You're not gonna
Okay,
Also, like with my
go out
Switch,
your
with my
Switch
Switch,
Slow as
just
works
I
for
never
public.
game
more and more
outside.
people are bringing their Switch in.
hmm I mean, obviously you can talk about like design flaws and stuff, but I'm just saying like give people the option to not have to sit in your home. Like because if you have a console that does 4K, you're not going to get 4K experience without a 4K TV.
That's
But if you're speaking about just mobility, I think the phone market's got that covered, dude.
would you?
Yeah, eventually once your phone gets that level.
What I am advocate against mobile phone gaming. Mainly because
I'm not
I
a
don't
big
like
fan, but they do have some
Wow,
good
there goes
stuff
your
on
raid sponsorship.
it.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
I mean,
mobile gaming is the fattest market in China, dude. They make billions, like almost $1 trillion worth of revenue every year.
Dude,
God, there's
gacha
so
is
much
the future,
potential.
okay?
There's so few good games.
Like we say few good games, but mobile is the way for people that are poor to get games.
Yeah. And also, it's a good time waster. You guys hear about gacha, how popular that is. Fate
Yeah,
Grand
gacha is
Order,
insane.
holy shit, dude! It's one of the highest grossing games out there.
do you play Fate?
No, if I want
I
to look
used
at
to.
loots, I'll just look them up online, dude. Come
Oh
on.
my God.
What's fun about that? You gotta play a game. Come on,
Not
game
Yeah,
version.
no
Why,
reward.
why
there.
would I want a random chance when I can
Press
just
A to
look
have
up what I
titties bounce, man. That's what
Oh,
that's what the
like-
game is.
Yeah, but the way you're doing it, it's just diminishing returns on a really small dopamine hit. But if you can make it a reward, it's that much more.
Yes, make it a
rewarding.
reward.
Yeah, Omar, you wouldn't understand.
I want my
guys don't
slot
play
machines
gacha,
to
what are you
have
talking
boobs.
But yeah, I think gacha's, mobile gaming. It's the way.
Also,
it
what
is.
game are we talking about? I'm gonna have to. No, just
Well,
kidding.
Every
Fate Grand
talking
Order.
about
Any
every
gachas
gacha.
really have a bunch of loots.
Every gotcha. Oh, that's the future of gaming, by the way. I think gotcha is gonna become a huge wave.
It was
Not because we want it to, but because companies are like
Pushing it?
money.
so I did
Yeah.
a report in college about in like circa 2018 for one of my online classes, and it was how Japan was 10 years ahead of America in mobile gaming and like gacha gaming on like cell phones and stuff and like mobile gaming devices. So I bet since it's humongous right now in Japan, obviously, and it's gaining traction here, I bet in the next 8 years, come back to this
Everybody's going to be on their
podcast.
phone.
Everyone's gonna be
rolling.
playing gacha.
Yeah, because loot boxes are basically gotcha.
Yeah, that's true.
But
No, that's
Yeah.
mind blowing.
so moving on to away from video games, we're gonna do this one really quick. Is water wet?
Well,
No.
now that
I'm
you
wet.
mention it.
What do you mean now that I mention it?
No, I'm kidding. Water is wet, dude.
No, it's not.
Yeah, water can't be wet, Omar. Are you daft?
Let me
Are you
prove
deaf,
by
mate?
pulling out my
I
water
will
bottle
die
right
on
now.
the hill of
Can you-
anti-water's wet.
Can you explain it, Omar? Explain it to us. Your
Well,
reason.
I have a water bottle with me right now,
Uh-huh.
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna spill a little bit on my hand
Uh-huh.
to
Uh-huh.
confirm,
Uh-huh.
Okay, now your hand is wet. Congratulations.
and it is indeed wet.
Okay.
Your hand is
Yeah, your hand's wet.
You added water to your hand, and now your hand.
Oh, come on.
Do me a favor.
Water
Omar.
is naturally wet, though.
No,
No,
do me a
it's
favor,
not.
Omar. Pour
It's in a state
that
of
water
wetness.
into more water.
A state
Have
of
you changed
wetness?
it?
No, dude, that's my pants.
Why was this even a topic?
Because it's a very serious topic. Because people need to know that water is not wet. Because the meaning of wet means saturated with water
Or other liquid.
or other, or other liquid.
So-
Exactly. So water cannot be saturated with itself.
Well, going by that logic, I can pour some juice on it and it would be wet with juice, right?
Yes.
So it can be wet.
Well, no, the water wouldn't wet. It would just be diluted juice.
Yeah, it would be mixed with juice at that point.
I didn't know you guys felt so passionately about this.
I am so
answer
passionate
me
about
this,
not
Omar.
wet
Is
water.
fire burnt?
He's got you there, Omar. And with that being said, does anyone have any final words? Fuck my ass, dude. I just cut out again. Oh my god. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to end this podcast, Jonathan Lenz.
I guess I'm the host of the podcast
Hello,
now. Welcome
I'm
to my
host again.
podcast.
Part 2?
Yep.
My
Michael
internet
Boo-Boo.
has been acting up as of last night when I came home from work.
What has?
My internet.
Oh,
Clearly.
yeah. It's that Seattle internet, you know.
What? I pay $125 for goddamn unlimited gigabit
And
speed internet.
Holy
Damn.
Jesus!
And that's the cost you pay to live in a shithole.
And I live in a 2-story house, 4-bed, 2-bath, and I plug it into the modem. And I get 800 gigabit download speed, but I'm not by my modem. I'm upstairs.
Man,
Why
I
you
wish I
not
could
good?
pay more than $100 to have my internet act up.
Just fucking rain, dude. Damn it, Bobber.
Yeah.
But anyways, I tried to end the podcast. So
Dang it, Bobby!
any final words from anyone?
I wanted to talk about the topic about kind of the state of movies after
Oh,
the
I'm sorry.
epidemic.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we
Go on
skipped
with
one,
that.
didn't we?
Talk, Omar. Lead it.
Well, the reason I brought this up because, more movies are going on VOD now that we can't really go to theaters. And I feel like that's the way to go. More people it's more easily accessible just to get movies video on demand rather than going to a theater. And with all these streaming services, I'm pretty sure that's the way it's going to go. Because didn't recently Mulan get released on Disney Plus?
Yes.
Yeah, but it still
and you
costs
have to
money
pay
too.
for it.
Yeah, they could still charge for it, but I don't think theaters are going to make as much anymore.
Here's
Yeah,
the
I
thing,
agree.
though, is that I don't have to pay a subscription to a theater, so
But
There
you still have to
goes
pay
my-
a lot of money though.
Well, how
Like
many-
$50, right?
How many
Yeah,
streaming
so I
services
can
are you
pay a
already
one-time
subscribed
fee
to?
Sorry.
Yeah,
I
how
could pay a
many?
one-time fee to see Mulan in a theater, or I could subscribe to Disney Plus and then pay a one-time fee to see it on Disney Plus. Like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, how many streaming services are you subscribed to?
Netflix, Crunchyroll.
We have my girlfriend's Hulu, and then we use her parents' Netflix. That's it.
So that's it.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't think it's more convenient if you can just pay for it on video on demand instead of going to theaters?
It's certainly more
Physically.
convenient, but I don't know, less likely to throw my
Yeah.
money around in a bunch of different streaming services just to see everything.
I agree
I
with
mean,
you.
I totally understand not going to theaters right now, but there's definitely pros and cons to it.
Yeah, I think you're like of the minority because I know a lot of people that will just sacrifice everything for the sake of convenience. Like if you ask them, okay, you could drive 15 minutes and pay $10 to watch this, or you could pay $40 and watch it right now and not leave your house, and 90% would pay the $40.
Yeah, that's disgusting to me. Like, I don't mean to be judgmental, but
I think it's just laziness.
yeah,
What,
I don't know.
What was the last movie you guys saw in theaters?
In a theater?
Ad Astra.
Damn, how long ago was that?
Whenever Ad Astra was in theaters.
What,
That's
I've
a long
never
time
heard of
ago.
that movie.
It might have been 1917.
2019. Yeah, Ad Astra was in 2019.
2019? I felt like that's a
Mhm.
2018 movie.
Oh, 1917 was such a good movie.
It was.
The last one I saw was the Harley Quinn movie, Birds of Prey.
Oh,
Ew.
I saw it alone.
Teen-
Yeah, because I just moved out here.
Wait, wasn't it the Sonic movie?
No, I went on a date with the Sonic movie to my
nice.
now girlfriend, but after that I watched the Harley Quinn movie.
I think the
Isn't
last-
seeing a movie alone like really cool and completely not sad at all? Like no sarcasm.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
I started doing that in like college.
I
Yeah.
hate it when people judge me for doing that. I like
Exactly.
my girlfriend would be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm gonna go to the movie theater and watch a movie," and she'd be like, "Alone?" I'd be like, "Yeah, you got a problem with that?"
It's fun. It's nice.
think the last movie I saw in a theater was Joker in Japan when it was released there.
I got carded to enter the Joker
Yeah,
theater.
yeah.
I was so mad.
The theater's even guarded.
He went alone.
I'm alone.
Get
I'm a
carded.
young male. I don't belong there.
You just
So
look stiff,
funny,
Kevin.
dude.
Sorry.
Fuck, dude.
Oh, wow, dude. Preston, did you notice that 1917 was a cinematic masterpiece? With they didn't even do a single cut.
Yeah, everybody says that, but they did do a cut.
Yeah, it was when they dipped. It's because they had to go all the way back to the beginning.
Wait, what?
Like, okay, so you know when he jumped in the water?
Yes.
Remember, like, he jumped off the bridge? Okay, so that's when they did a cut because they ran out of space to walk. So they had to go all the way back to the beginning and rebuild the set.
Okay, but that was a hidden cut. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when he's in the tower where the sniper is and he gets knocked out. Like the screen goes to black and it's 3 hours later. Everybody acts like it's a movie with no cuts, but that's definitely a cut.
Yeah, one cut. But that's impressive, though. One cut.
Which still,
instead of,
yeah, a
like,
one-cut movie is
300?
still cool.
It's
But
nuts.
let's be honest about what it is.
Yeah. Speaking of one cut movies, Birdman. That was one cut.
Birdman.
I keep hearing about Birdman, but I've never seen it.
It's pretty good.
Shameless plugging in the chat.
But yeah, is that all we want to talk about movies before I end the cast of pods? Any final words from Omar?
Not really. Don't subscribe to Disney, please.
Any final
Yeah,
words
subscribe to me instead.
from Michael? Subscribe
Subscribe
Michael.
to Michael Hurling instead. Yeah.
Yeah, don't give Disney your money.
Final words
Get
from
free content from me.
Final words from Preston.
Wear a mask. Wash your hands. Don't drink and drive.
And subscribe to Honey. That being said, I'm Kevin, your host, joined by Omar, Michael, and Preston, and this is The Blender. Bye.
Victory screech!
Whee!